He says that can a woman make da'wah? Da'wah means to propagate Islamic knowledge. So he says, can a woman make da'wah to a man on the internet without letting him know that she is a female, as she worked under an Islamic organization? Now, first of all, we have to realize and understand that the issue of da'wah is open to all Muslims. It is something that is highly recommended in Islam. Allah says, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. There is no one better in rhetoric than he who calls other to Islam, does righteous deeds, and proclaims that he is among the Muslims. So we know that this is one of the greatest jobs and occupations a person can do. And this is why Allah selected it for His messengers and prophets, peace be upon them all. However, as every action in Islam, we have to always weigh the pros and the cons. And whenever the disadvantages outweigh the advantages, it becomes prohibited. And if the advantages are far greater, then it is permissible, as long as the means taken are permissible. Now let us look at giving da'wah. For a female to give da'wah to other females, there's no prohibition, none whatsoever. For a female to give da'wah to a male, let us look, if there is a two-way communication, then there might be something that is not permissible. But if this sister is doing da'wah in the form of writing articles, Islamic articles, publishing it on the web or in a blog or in magazines, this is something to be praiseworthy. This is something good. And there's nothing wrong in that, none whatsoever. She uses her real name and she puts these articles that benefit the Muslims. There's nothing wrong in that at all. If she sends that individual messages of da'wah on behalf of the Islamic organization without him knowing who is sending it, or even hinting that it is a female, again, this is permissible because there's no two-way communication. The problem is that when there is communication, like so many sisters had fallen into illegitimate relationships through such means, sending da'wah messages, SMS, WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Twitter, to people, and then getting reply and communicating, and then let's encourage one another to wake up for Fajr, for Tahajjud, how was your day, and it goes on to something that Allah does not want or is not pleased with. So I hope this gives you an insight of what makes something haram and what is actually permissible. In Islam, we have to block the means, because there are haram per se, and there are things that may lead to haram, and they take the same ruling as to what they lead to. And this is called blocking the means. If the means would lead you to haram, then these means become haram as well, and Allah knows best.